Good day everyone. In today's video I would like to show you how I approach leveling the fretboard before I set the frets in the fretboard. On this particular guitar there is a pretty big belly in the thing, and first what I do is adjust the truss rod. I release it to where the long straight edge I put on doesn't rock anymore. This one feels pretty good now, but I will use a smaller one as well, just a 1-inch ruler, to see if that makes any difference. It's not rocking anymore, so that is now, should be as flat as it gets without too much tension on the truss rod. For this purpose, for purpose of leveling the fretboard, I just use my trusty 2x1 aluminium rod that I use on leveling the frets as well, with some 240 grit sandpaper, and practically you have to make sure that you cover your pickups if you don't take them out, and make them low enough so you don't hit the pickup covers with your sandpaper. It leaves pretty bad finish if you do. Okay, so all I do is I just take my solid bar and I move the guitar a little bit back so there is support everywhere, especially in the middle of the neck. Other way you might get too much bend in the neck when you press down with your bar. And then practically you just run it forth and back. This way, in the same time, I level the fretboard, or I make it flat, and clean up the small ridges that were left when I pulled out the frets. You can already see here where the high spots are and the low spots. The owner of the guitar was not happy about how the fretboard looked like, but now you can see it's already getting much flatter. It is still a little bit of low spot on the top of on the first fret or 0 fret, and then another couple there, but that will come out. And this was just a couple of runs of the bar over it, so we just do a little bit more till you get the chalky finish on the fretboard all over, or at least most of the places. One thing you should be careful is not to lose the nut. If you hit it a little bit, it will just come out. So you just put it away. And that way then you can run your bar all the way. Problem is sometimes the nut is glued in there too well. Someone uses super glue and stuff like that, so it's really hard to remove it without damaging the timber underneath. So you just try very hard not to hit it. But removing it makes the job much easier, definitely. So you just try to run it nice and even everywhere. This principle can be used for flattening the radius and the fretboard a little bit as well. I had a customer asking for the fretboard to be flatter, not to have very small radius. So I just did the same thing. I can't say exactly how much that radius changed, but it changed significantly because I was just working harder in the middle of the fretboard and on the edges. I think you can now see how much more uniform this is. It is good to every now and then blow out the dust, and then you just have a little bit more to go. You don't have to go all the way because the frets will give a little bit as well. When I level the frets, they will be the same height anyway. So if you have a little bit of inconsistency in the fretboard, the frets will do the rest, or leveling the frets will do the rest. See here, you can see a really low spot on the thing, and that is on the third fret, what is pretty bad, and then some on the top. So I just have to work a little bit more, and after I'm happy with the flatness of it, I check if it has any rocking on the straight edge or on the roller. If it doesn't, then it's pretty good. But you can still see that there's a low spot over there. So after I do this, till I'm happy with the flatness, I will just clean it up with a finer sandpaper, put a little bit of oil on it, fretboard conditioning oil, and then I set the frets in. Thank you very much for watching.